If you were a detailer and it is freezing cold outside, there might be snow on the ground, salt on the road, and you are not getting a lot of appointments right now because it's cold outside. People don't want to wash the outside of their car. It just gets dirty again. I'm here today to show you how you can get some more appointments in the off season. Stick around to the end of this video and I'll show you some good tips along the way. Hopefully you'll find some value. Fold some towels if you want, have me on in the background, but I'm probably going to jump on my computer here in a second and show you a little bit of what I'm talking about, some strategies, some marketing strategies, things like that. But yeah, enjoy the video and I will see you in a second. How to get detailing clients in the winter. It's going to be a lot easier than you might expect, and I'm going to go over 3 sections in order to do that properly. So section number 1 is the service selection. So what services are best for cold weather? What tools are best to perform a fast and quality service. We don't want to be spending all day for just a couple shekels here. And how long should the service take? So how many can you fit in one day? Things like that, just logistical service stuff. Next, we're going to go over the pricing. So what target market will purchase this service, kind of what expendable income they have, things like that, which will kind of tie into the targeting in the promotion section. How much are they willing to pay for the service? So we obviously don't want to price it too high or people wouldn't buy the service, and then too low, you're just not making any money at that point. And then I'll go over my suggested pricing structure for whichever service we decide on in this section. And then finally, we're going to go over the promotion aspect of this whole thing. And for that, we'll be using Facebook ads. So if you followed me before, you know I love my Facebook ads. So I'm going to go over the Facebook ads strategy, the ad budget, a creative overview, so whatever picture or video will actually be in the ad, I'll show you what I would do for that. We're also going to go into targeting, so who's actually going to be seeing our ad, and then the anticipated results. I'm going to do some quick math. Unfortunately, I'm not actually going to run this promotion because I'm chilling right now with clients I've had before, and I don't know. This is just what I would do if I was really struggling in the winter. Okay, so we're going to dive into the service selection first. So starting off with the service selection, what services are good in the wintertime? As you could probably expect, exterior details are not that popular. It's kind of crazy. My calls have been going down like this, but I see a ton of people in the line at those gas station drive-through car washes. So it really is kind of a give-take scenario, but no one wants to pay a ton of money to get their exterior done in the wintertime. Shit gets kicked up off the road. There's salt on the roads as well. If they have nicer cars, maybe, but even then, they're just going to opt for a cheaper method because they know their car is going to get dirty again. So we're kind of crossing that off the list, but I'll get back to that in a second. As far as like more premium services, I would say 1 to 2 stage polishing is kind of year round because they still get the benefit of the, scratch correction, any swirls, things like that is still good, and you can apply a ceramic coating afterwards. But in my experience, January, not a lot of people want to spend money. They're kind of working a little more. They might be working a couple more hours in the week just to make up for that big Christmas credit card bill, if you know what I'm saying. So these services, although people still do get them and you might get some inquiries in the winter season, I wouldn't really count on these to push through to the next busy season. You know what I'm saying? So as you probably guessed it, the service we're going to be focused on is interior details. You can kind of frame this service in a couple different ways. Like in the summer, it's kind of like freshen up your interior for the summer. I anticipate lots of dog hair, things like that in my target market, in my area. People are going on a lot of hikes. They're getting outside, they're at the beach, some sand, things like that. But in the winter, a lot of the stuff is salt, like wet things. The mats are super dirty. There's like caked on crap, like salt in the carpet, as I mentioned. So we're going to be kind of catering this detailing service for more of a winter appeal. So it's not just vacuum up all the stuff in my car. It's kind of like you have these certain problems, like salt, for example, and I'm the guy that's going to fix it. So we're kind of touching on that pain point and packaging the service up in more of a winter detail special. Now, I did mention, hey, stay tuned on that exterior detail. What's going on there? This is going to be a little unique. I have a holiday detail special which I'm actually going to be ending at the end of January here. It is kind of like a Christmas gift to my clients. Like, low-key, I should not be charging this cheap for this service. But it was my first kind of winter package test. I wanted to see what would happen. There's also gift cards. I did like a gift card promotion in the winter time, and people could like buy the gift card for $2.99 for any size vehicle. It includes an interior, exterior with a 6-month spray coating on all the glass and paint. I'm just using Geon can coat there. Or they could just buy a regular gift card, but this is sick. Like, I was selling lots of these over the winter, and it's not really winter themed, but it is a lot of value kind of crammed in there. So for the sake of this video, I'm only gonna focus on promoting the interior winter service, as the exterior and the 6-month coating, low-key, I feel like you don't want to do that all the time. The job kind of takes a while. I did this for any size vehicle, so if you're doing a big, like, you know, a 3-row seat car, it'll take you quite a long time to like clay everything, do the interior as well. For $2.99, the price just isn't there. This is kind of just like, I kept this low key, so only my like true clients really know about the service. Moving back to the interior, what the heck are we going to be doing? What service are best for cold weather? Interior details. Fantastic. What tools are best to perform a fast and quality service? But the service offering we're going to go with is interior detail. We're going to be doing add-ons such as salt removal, like light carpet shampoo. This is literally like, you're not whipping out the extractor, you're not even whipping out the drill brush. You're doing maybe some what's it called, Terminator, a little pre-treatment on some of the like nastier stains, and then you're gonna do a light mist on all the carpets with carpet balmer, and kind of rub it in with your hands for a couple seconds, and before it dries up, you're gonna go over it with a microfiber and just take all the surface level crap out. If it is a salt area, like around the foot holder in the pedal area in the driver's seat, usually, you know what I'm talking about, like at the bottom of the plastic liner where the foot holder meets the carpet, it's always covered in shit, right? Like, it's caked on stuff. I would probably spend the most time for this salt removal in the driver's section, because that's obviously where the most salt is going to be. And I'd probably whip out the steamer for this, get some salt remover, like spray for the carpet, and just take care of that for them. But I don't anticipate there's going to be like, yeah, I spilt a bunch of salt in my trunk, do you mind taking care of that for me? Like, it'll just be the standard stuff. And we'll go over that in the ad creative a bit later, like how that actually works, like how do we communicate what the service limitations are. But yeah, salt removal, light interior shampoo, interior detail. How long is the service going to take? How many per day? We'd probably be looking at, you know, interior, salt removal, light carpet, we'd probably be looking at 3 hours max per interior. Here are some crazy good tools that I would do to speed up the service and get some sick results. Spoiler alert, this is going to be my not cheesy, but like my finessed interior plan. So if there's any tools that, I wouldn't say they're shortcuts, but like they're a brilliant alternative to doing it the manual way. So an example of this, first thing I do when I get there, mobile setup, boom, open the back. I have a 100-foot air hose, Tornador, okay? Tornador, you want one of these. If you do not have one of these, you want one. What you're gonna wanna do is buy one of these right off the bat. I know it's, whoa. I know you see the price. I know it's a bit expensive. We're at 448 Canadian dollars. Canadian dollars, mind you. I don't know what it's gonna be like in US, maybe like 370, something like that. The rigid 200 PSI, 4.5 gallon electric quiet air compressor. This thing is an absolute beast, okay? It's got the, what is it, the 5 CFM? Where are we at here? Yeah, air delivery at 90 PSI, SCFM 5.1. I believe the Tornador calls for a 5 CFM, or maybe it's 4 at 90 PSI. This thing's a fucking tank, okay? It's never gonna crap out on you. Rigid's got crazy manufacturer warranties. Like, you want this. Do not buy a pancake. Not enough air, okay? 2-tank. Make sure you open the valves after every time and let the tanks drain out just in case there's some condensation, which there will be. But you basically get to the job, you pull out your reel, your retractable reel, and you just tornador everything. Tornador all the crap out of the carpets. If there's any like pick-upable stuff, like plastics or like cards, tissues under the seat, French fries, I go around with a little bag as I'm tornadoring, put it all in the garbage, and then I'll blow out all the carpets. So this isn't just like surface level stuff. Like, you know, in the fibers of the carpet where if you blow it like more horizontally, the stuff on top will just go off. But if you blow like kind of at like a acute angle, you'll start to get the shit that's underneath the pile of the carpet, which kind of blows it out. And then when you're vacuuming, you just vacuum up the top and you know the underneath is good. So yeah, it just gets in, you know, all the vents and everything, blow everything out so you have a clean slate to do, you know, interior scrubbing or something like that. So yeah, 3 hours max. Tornador with a, how do you spell that? Rigid 200 PSI air compressor. Very important. This thing will save you so much time. It's great for drying off mats and things. I also have like just a standard air tool, which is just like one little, and it goes, great addition. They're like 15 bucks. You don't have to spend a lot of money on those, but this is a really good setup. It's kind of a sidetrack here. For the Tornador, it comes with a plastic, call it a snout. There are some Tornador snouts you can get that have a metal inside. So when the air blower thing is going around on the inside, after a while with the plastic snouts, it actually etches in like engraving, and your snout and the wand will kind of crap out on you. So I would definitely get the metal thing so it doesn't wear down the sides, or it wears down a lot slower. Great investment. Okay, back to it. So Tornador, boom. Next up, obviously vacuum. Use any vacuum you want. I have the rigid, the small rigid one. I assume you probably have the same one. If you don't, whatever, vacuum, perfect. Next up, what I mentioned earlier, Terminator. This is from P&S. Shit's fantastic. And Carpet Bomber. That's pretty much it, actually. Just these two chemicals, air compressor with Tornador. I guess the interior cleaner I use is the P&S Express cleaner. Express interior cleaner. It's just nice and foamy. You can dilute it. P&S is great. Okay, boom. How many you can fit in there? 3 per day. I would fit 3 cars max. 3, 6, 9 hours day. 9-hour day, maybe 2, 4, 6, 6-hour day, depending on how fast you can get through them, right? Next up, pricing. How much are we going to charge for this service right here? So target market, we're kind of looking for the average consumer at this point. If you watch one of my other videos, this is kind of like the lowest tier client. You can kind of dip into that like dog mom market as well. Usually what you'll see with these types of services is SUVs that have kids in the back, maybe a dog. Additionally, just a side note, we're going to be charging more for dog hair. Okay, just a side note. If a car does have dog hair, it's not included in the service. Target market, yeah, like I said, just average consumers, and maybe like low-key luxury SUV, like you know, BMW X3, things like that. Just like people that have money and people that get their cars dirtier, but you know, they don't really want it to be dirty. It's like, oh, I've been meaning to do that, I just haven't had the time, blah 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 blah. So people with no time, people with extra money, people that value time. And yeah, that's pretty much the market. Age range, we're looking at 30 plus. Female and male In my other videos, in my Facebook ads tutorial, I usually target only males, but in this case, we're going for a couple different pain points like kid mess and stuff like that. How much are they willing to pay? For this service here, if we go back to my interior detail only, I charge $240, $260, and $280, but in this case, we're doing a light carpet shampoo and salt removal. So this is the pricing we want: $299, $329, $359. This is what I would do in my area. Obviously, given your target market, given your clients, you'll probably know how to price your services a little bit if you've been detailing for a while, and you can just play around with it a little bit. Once you set it on the website, I would leave it for a while. Like, don't be going back and forth. Like, someone might search your site up and then search it up again like 5 days later. If the prices change, kind of a bad look. But yeah, let's move on to promotion. So we're probably gonna jump into the Facebook Ads Manager in a second. This is the Facebook Ads overview. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be running a lead form campaign. It's gonna be one campaign. So probably like 1, 1, 2. This is what I like just for like super simple services. So the 1, 1, 2 strategy is one campaign, one ad set, and 2 ads in the ad set. So Facebook can kind of like tell which is which. And then for the ads, I like to do, depending on my budget. So ad set level, we're gonna have 2 different ad creatives. We're gonna have 1 photo and 1 video. The next thing is we're gonna have 2 descriptions. So Facebook can have ad 1 with description 2 displaying. And then we're gonna have 2 headlines as well. So this is just like the little line of text when people see your ad on Instagram or Facebook. Ad budget, again, it really depends on, you know, what your budget is, but I would probably do like $15 to $30 a day. And I'd probably run that for like a week, see what type of results you're working with, see what your cost per lead is, things like that. So you'd be spending $105 to $210 per week. That gives Facebook enough information to kind of like test all your ads, test the headlines and the ad creatives and the description, just so it kind of narrows down on what's the best performing stuff. Say you were to like increase this to 10 different photos or videos, Facebook would have a lot harder time using this budget to test all the possible kind of avenues it could go down, right? So ad creative, like I said, we're going to be doing 1 photo ad, 1 video ad. The photo ad is going to be a pic of service, calling out audience, and then probably a CTA on it somewhere. And I want it to be jumpy. I want it to pop out at these people. Video ad, I'm honestly not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna script something out for you guys just so you can get an idea of like what these video ads would look like. I am not gonna bust my ass because I'm not gonna be running these ads myself. I'm just gonna give you like an idea of what a video ad might be like, and you're gonna have to use your imagination. I'll pull up an example. I'll pull up an example just so you can see, but I'm not gonna go out and find some dirty cars to film some content right now. So it is what it is, okay, sue me. But the video ad, it'll have voiceover. I don't care if you don't sound good on camera. You see me, I'm recording videos, I don't give a shit, okay? Record the voiceover. They're gonna hear you in person anyways when you arrive. You might as well just do a voiceover and drink some coffee before that, okay? Drink some coffee, get like juiced up. Pretend you're like you just smoked some crack or something. Just be like, hey guys, Lucas here, North Van Detailing. Amazing service. You need this service. We'll go over the script later. So we're gonna voiceover. Before and after clips with tools in use, and you already know we're doing some captions on there, captions and fun music. You can use a free platform like Canva, for example, if you want to edit these. It's pretty good, free, has all this stuff on there, really easy to use if you don't know how to edit videos. I use CapCut to edit these videos, so I don't know if you like my editing style, great. But yeah, so that's that. Targeting, Not gonna lie, we already did the targeting up here. And I'm not gonna lie, I talked to one of my detailing clients before, and it turns out they were working for Meta in the ads department. So I am not gonna leak anything about him, but he gave me some really good advice on how to perfect these ad campaigns. And what he said, listen in. What he said was broad targeting is going to be laser focused. It's going to find your audience way faster than you just typing in like clean cars in the interest section. Interest targeting is kind of on the out right now, unless you're doing like massive people. Like say you're selling dog products on e-commerce, then you would say like dog. But then again, you're targeting like millions of people with an e-commerce product like across the states. For local service businesses, broad is the best possible thing you can do. Personally, I like to cap the age limit. I don't even remember the last time I had someone under, 25 as a detailing client. We're doing male and female, so keeping that open, and we're going to leave the interests open as well. So it's going to be advertising to everybody within like a 15-mile radius, 15 mile, or whatever your mobile zone is. If you have a shop, similar, I would do a 15-mile radius around your shop. No one wants to travel too far, and you don't want to travel too far to the client if you are mobile. Okay, the final thing is anticipated results, but I'm going to touch on a lot of this stuff in the actual Facebook Ads Manager. So we're going to jump into that really quick. And then at the end, once I structure the campaign and show you how to do all that stuff, we'll talk about what type of bread you could be making from promoting this kind of service. Okay, so we are on Facebook Ads Manager now. And if you don't know how to set this up, or if it's your first time seeing this, I do have a beginner's guide for the Facebook Ads Manager, just to get familiar with what the heck you're looking at here. I am on a test ad account just to build this out for you guys, just so you can see what I would do. We're going to click the create button in the top left. Again, we're going to be making a leads campaign. And you can do it in different ways. Personally, I like to gather the leads information and then reach out to them directly. But you can do things like Facebook Messenger or Instagram DM or even calls. But personally, I like to have instant forms, so they submit their information and then I can market to them, for time to come. So if we get the leads here, lead campaign, never do recommended settings. Don't let the magic wand fool you. This guy is not pulling a rabbit out of the hat. What he's actually doing is pulling your pants down and actually taking them off and then rummaging through your pockets and ripping you of all your ad spend. Okay? Do not do it. Set it up like this. Manual leads campaign. Continue. Name your campaign. Winter interior service promotion leads, lead forms. Boom. Campaign completed. Do not worry about the special ads category. This is just for housing or, employment, politics. Don't touch that. You don't need to do anything with that. No, that's just a tester. Buying type auction, that's fine. Lead objective, fine. Do not click this. This is advantage campaign budget. You don't need that right now. A/B test also does not matter. Click next. We're going to be doing instant forms, so make sure that's checked. Terms of service not accepted. I don't really care about that. You're going to click your Facebook page here so it knows, it's your business that you're promoting. We're going to maximize the number of leads. Cost per result goal. Do not click anything there. It doesn't matter. Dynamic creative also doesn't matter. Set a daily budget. Again, select whatever you'd like. In this case, we're going to go on the high end for $30 per day. Start date. I do the start date at 12:01 a.m. the following day, just so the ads have a whole day to gather, all the data it can, and then it ends on the day. So yeah, that's fine. I never set an end date as well. I just turn off the ads whenever I want them to stop, because I don't know if I want the ads to keep going and it has an end date, womp womp. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, set that up for the next day at 12:01 a.m. Budget scheduling, you do not need to do this. It doesn't matter. Don't click that. Audience controls, again, like I said, we are going to be doing a 15-mile radius. So we're going to remove Canada as a whole, and for me, North Vancouver. Place, and then it's going to put me over here, but in my case, this is kind of my service area, right? I'm doing like this whole north side of the water. So although that's great and everything, I'm going to drop an additional pin. I'm going to put it like up at the top, and then I'm going to remove this one and bring this down a little bit. I know I said 15 miles, but if you know anything about Vancouver, these two bridges here, oh my God, the traffic on these things is freaking crazy. Like if I had a job somewhere over here and then I had another job in like 30 minutes, like over here, impossible. It would probably take me like an hour and a half from get to there to there, just with these two bridges, if it's in like rush hour or something, you know. So what I'm gonna do is this one, 3 miles, maybe 5 miles, and then I'd probably stick another one. Whoa. Drop another pin over here, drag this way down to maybe 3 miles. That looks good. Drop another pin over here for another 3 miles. So as you can see, I'm targeting like my whole area. Like this doesn't matter. Like these people will still get targeted. It's not like it outlines a specific zone. Like you'll still probably get some people from over here viewing your ads. It's not perfect, but that's the general area. And low key, if it lines up, I'd go over here too. Like you get the idea. If it's a shop, 50 miles around your shop, no problem. So location targeting, boom, good. Advanced plus audience, no. We are going to switch to original audience options. Scroll back down because it's messing with us. We're going to go 30 to 65 plus, all genders, detailed targeting. Turn this off, reach people beyond your detailed targeting selections. Like this is where Facebook loses you money. Like when it's likely to improve performance. Like sure, maybe some guy, where did my targeting go? Here we go. Maybe some guy over in Surrey over here has been clicking on lead forms all day long, and Facebook's like, oh, this guy is probably going to fill out his form, so he would be happy if he filled out his form, so we're going to actually advertise this guy's ad to this guy in Surrey. I'm not going to Surrey. I don't give a fuck if he can fill out the form. I'm not going over there. Sorry. So yeah, that's how Facebook wastes your money. They'll expand your targeting, location targeting, or budget. Like I get ads from Ontario. Why are you advertising your detailing services to me in Vancouver when I am in... Why are you advertising your detailing services to me when I'm in Vancouver and you are in Ontario? Stupid ass has his reach more people button on. Turn that off. Make sure that's off. And like I said earlier, we are not going to be doing any interest targeting. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. All genders, like I said. Again, this is where Facebook loses your money. Advanced placements. Nope. Manual only. And what we're going to do is turn off audience network because you've never heard of that. Neither have I. And then we're going to turn off all this garbage like Facebook Business Explorer. No one's searching around on Facebook to be advertised to, I can tell you that. Explore Homes, garbage. Leave Explore on. Video feeds, good. Marketplace, off. Profile feed, off. Instagram feed, on. Profile feed on Facebook, off. Stories and Reels, completely off. Because we're not going to be formatting for it. If you do want to do that, you can. I will not be. Also, make sure your video is short if you are formatting for this, because if you're ever on Instagram stories, how it has like a certain time frame for that kind of like slide, I guess you can say, on stories. You want your video to be under that length, so it's not multiple slides that people have to tap through, because they're just going to skip it. Like no one wants to do that. When they're looking at an ad. It's just like short videos if you're doing that. So search results, nope. In-stream, nope. So you should only have these selections here if you're following along with the guide, okay? These selections, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to click next. These results, your ad set might get 0 leads. Completely ignore that. Facebook has no idea. Facebook has no clue. Like, you could advertise and the first 30 people could just click the form and fill it out. Like, it's not guaranteed, and it's hell of a low chance of that happening, but how could Facebook possibly do that? The audience size in this is 164 to 193K, only in that small area that we were targeting. So, yeah, this is gonna get leads for sure. I'm starving. Give me 1 sec. Just gonna make a little sandwich with some scrambled eggs. That's the meal. This is the meal here, okay? We got a fucking sandwich, eggs, spinach with some arugula, cheese, some sort of turkey, and some tomatoes. We're gonna down this and then we'll get right back to the video, okay? I'm hungry, man. Let me eat for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so moving on to the ad level, we have the ad name, photo ad 1. We're gonna do the photo ad for this particular section. Make sure your Facebook page and your Instagram account are selected in this category. Also, if it's your first time making a Facebook page or an Instagram account, make sure you have like some posts on there, like make sure the profile picture is active, just so if someone clicks on your profile through the ad, then it has some like substance behind the brand, if you know what I'm saying. Usually, what is it, like 9 posts on Instagram? If you're just starting off, post 9 times so it fills up that profile grid when they do look at your account. It's not just like 3 posts and then nothing underneath it. It just gives them like a little more like proof of concept, I guess, or like proof of like you're a legit company kind of thing. Just a little tip, maybe, you know, 5 or 6 Facebook posts as well, fill out your description, things like that. But scrolling down here, we're going to be doing single image or video. Turn this off for sure. We don't want our ads to appear along other people's ads because, like, what the heck. Setting up the ad creative, we're gonna do image ad. I'm just gonna jump over to Canva here just so we can get an idea for what these image ads will look like. I'm on Canva right now. I love making ads and just like random image stuff with Canva. They just have a really simple user interface, a bunch of stock photos if you do need them. But I'm going to go over some ideas for ads for the photo section that you can use in your ads yourself. Usually I like to make my own content, so framing up a certain, you know, customer's car with the salt removal or things like that. In this case, I'm not going to lie, I completely ripped these off Google. If these are your photos, my bad, bro. I won't be running these as ads, of course, but here's some good examples. Before and after of the photo, so you see there's a bunch of salt and like nastiness. What I would do in this case is like I'd have one slide that is like this. Pretend that's like a nice picture and the dots per inch is better. I'd have one ad like this. Actually, let me just crop this. And then one like this. So whatever your before and after picture is, do it like that, and then we're gonna go rectangle. We're gonna make this whatever your brand color is. So in my case, my brand color is blue, so we're gonna go like that. Sometimes I like to do black as well, but whatever. So we take the bar, we duplicate it, we'll push this up a little bit so it's the same on both. Then we're gonna add some text. We're gonna add heading. Personally, I like horizon, or no, I lied. Horizon was not for ads. I can't remember which one it was. League Spartan, perhaps? Yeah, I think it was this one. So, North Vancouver. And maybe I'd go like that. I'd duplicate it, go on the bottom. Mobile. Detailing service. Maybe I do something like this. What I really like to do on Canva is add the lift on maximum for both of these, just so it pops a little more. You see that? So what I do, okay, whoa. What I do is, can I select both of these at the same time? No, I cannot. I would duplicate this on the bottom one. Maybe I'd add one of two, no, like a before, and then maybe I'd make that blue, blue, or something like red. I don't know, something that like pops a little more. I low-key hate that, but what we can do is put it over here, maybe make it white. I don't know, something with a little more contrast like this. So before and after. So if you had like a multi-slide kind of thing, so this would be the first slide, before, after, and then your headline would kind of do the more call to action. You could also do something like this, so same kind of format, except it's a before and after of the mats. You could even make it look like this or something like that, and then just have this section like this. It doesn't look the greatest in this sense, like I don't know what the heck this background is, but you get the idea. Like this is a really good before shot, something like this. Maybe we'll drag it down a little. Whoa. We'll drag it down a little more. Just something like this. North Vancouver mobile detailing service. And then if you were doing like a single slide, get rid of salts, or like salt removal included. Salt removal included. Maybe we'll give it like one of these. And the lift is on there, something like that. It doesn't have to be too serious, but the main ads that convert like crazy is if you spend a little time and make a video. Video ads do way better, depending on how long someone watches the video as well. Facebook can kind of pick up on the audience that is watching the video kind of all the way through. It shows a little more interest, obviously, if they're watching the video and it is an ad. But this is kind of just like very general how to make ads that look okay. The ads don't have to be perfect by any means, especially if it's your first time doing this. Something like this is totally fine. And we could even add like an arrow. Whoa. Like a arrow. More something like this. Actually, no, I don't like that. More something like a little thinner, but whatever, this will work. Like you could add something like this, red, like a little more like clickbait, how you probably landed on this video, because I'm a demon when it comes to that, I'm not gonna lie. But look at that, just like, boom. You can even scroll out a little bit to see what the size would be like. North Vancouver mobile detailing service, so call it the location, what is the service, and then a little bit about the service. But the main important information will be in the description of the post, a description of the ad, and there'll be like a get offer button. Or you could do another variation that's like, we come to you, mobile detailing salt removal. Something like that. And this is kind of like a super secret little hack here. But if you click on the photo and then click edit and then click adjust, and you just crank it up a little bit in the saturation department, maybe it's a little more vibrant, maybe the blacks are like that, maybe the whites, shadows, highlights, contrast, brightness. Maybe I'll even saturate a little bit more, maybe the brightness is like this, clarity, something like that. Like, oh, like that's so nasty. Like what if someone's car is like that and they don't know it? See how that kind of pops before and after on that editing? It just like screams at them a little bit more. And you could be like, someone could be like, oh my God, I haven't lifted up my mat in years. Mine probably looks like that. I gotta clean my car. And then they click the get offer. Low key, that's kind of a good ad. Again, that's on my photo, so I wouldn't use it to run the ad myself. I would also advise only taking pictures of cars you've done for your website if you're thinking about using these for your website. Because like, what the fuck is that? Like nobody, like unless you're a god, like unless you have a crazy shop, and if you have a crazy shop, you would literally have these cars in there as well. So just take pictures of those instead. If you're a mobile guy and all you do is these types of interiors and you post this shit on your website, I'm not buying from you. Like no one else is either. So just don't fool yourself, know your place in the detailing world, and just be honest with your services and kind of the results you can get for people, right? That's the photo ads. So moving on to the ad creative section, it's going to be an image ad, and we're going to have again, from this document earlier, 222. So in this case, we have one picture ad and two. So the two would be two primary texts, two headlines. The description is interchangeable. The primary text is mainly what it is, like the Instagram description, things like that. So what we are going to do, this is like an ultimate life hack here. We're going to go Facebook ads library. We're going to go here, and you are going to search up your location and then auto detailing or whatever service you're promoting. So I'm in Canada. So if I search up ceramic coating Vancouver, everybody's doing this service for ads. Oh my God, I actually know that guy. It's funny. But yeah, you see how everybody's using this format. This is like the format that's been used for ages. If you guys know Joel Kaplan, or if you watch this channel and you're a agency owner, and you're just scraping my content to sell to fucking other detailers, do what you want. I've been there before, bro. But this stuff, even though it might work a couple times, this does not work anymore. This like Metro Vancouver car owners, everybody run ads like that. Everybody runs ads. Not good. Not good. But what you can do, chat GPT, chat openai.com. You already know where we're headed with this. Let's see. We're actually just going to copy all of this. I am promoting this service on Facebook, and I need help with the ad copy. And then I'll go service information, paste that, and then I'll go, here are example formats from my competitors. Remember, my service I am promoting is an interior detail with salt removal and light carpet shampoo. And then I'll go over here, and I'm probably gonna, actually no, just copy paste everything. I know I said that one doesn't work, but here, just bear with me for a second. But yeah, let's see. Perfect. I'll take this out for sure, but perfect. Look at that. You can ask it for like, give me 5 or something like that. Like, give me 5 different ones. Or what I would do is a couple more that are shorter. So this is going to be our long one. And what I like to do is, so that's our primary text. Okay, this is good enough. It doesn't have to be too crazy. This is good enough. You can always like at yourself in the ad description, but that ad is fine. So this is a good short ad copy. Clean your car this winter, not this, because that's like clean it yourself. So in this case, we're gonna add a text option there and paste that in. We're gonna put this book now. Remember to delete shit that's non-applicable. Salt stain removal. I don't know why I'm perfecting this, because I'm not going to be using it. But you get the idea. Interior salt removal and detail. And then I'd add one that's like, click get offer now. Click get offer now. Boom. Okay, so 2 headline options, 2 description, or 2 primary text. Description doesn't really matter for what we're doing, and the button is going to be get offer. Going to the media, we're going to upload the our ad there, and then it's going to look like this. I don't care about this. Uncheck that. You can literally just add your own size options afterwards if you're doing something else, but that's what our ad looks like. Enhancements, we're going to remove overlay. Visual touch-ups are fine. Actually, I lied. They're not fine. Music is off. Why are you turning enhancements off? Doesn't align. Don't trust the value. Don't do it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, that's the type of shit it's gonna play on your ad, okay? If you want to add music, add it yourself. Like, I don't think I need to mention that, anything else on that. Text improvements is good. It moves your text around to where it works the best. These are the only recommendations I would do. Anything else off, okay? Show more enhancements. Look, they're hiding them. They're hiding them at the bottom. They added this recently. They're hiding the Advantage Plus creatives. Turn off relevant comments and turn off auto brightness. This is like if you have no fingers, then turn these options on. But we just adjusted the brightness. We just did all the coloring for the ad as well. Relevant comments is like if someone types something that on your ad, which is usually negative, if I'm being completely honest. I did a lot of e-commerce ads and stuff before, and they just think like "nice try, Diddy" or something like that. I don't know if you guys have seen that trend, but oh my goodness, like if someone comments something bad on your Facebook ad and then it pins the ad at the top, that's like the worst possible thing that could happen. So turn that off for sure. That's crazy that they tried to hide them there. That was nuts. Tracking is good. Like it's fine. You don't need to do any of this really. And then creating a form. This is going to be the last section here. So form 1 interior. We're going to do more volume. Intro, we're going to be getting rid of the greeting. The background image, we're going to use an image from the ad. Questions, we're going to do super simple questions. So add a question. Do you want your interior detailed? Or do you want your car's interior detailed? Yes. No. Conditional logic. If they say yes, go to next question. Oh, I have to do that afterwards. It's fine. But this is basically like I would kick them out if they say no. It's like if you don't want your car interior clean, then why are you in my form? Get off my ad. It'll mess with your tracking and stuff, and it'll only give you good leads. Just ask a no-brainer question. Question 2, multiple choice. We are mobile. You might not be, but we are mobile. Do you have access to water and power? Some people run generators, water tank. Feel free. Right now, I do not. So yes or no to water and power. Obviously, that's going to be a game changer. Boom, boom, boom. Street address, first name, phone number, email. Boom. And usually I like to ask what their vehicle is. And then submit form. Boom. Okay, so conditional logic, go to question 2, go close form, and then this one would be more logic, so yes would be go to question 3, no would be go to question close form. Okay, so that's how you set it up. The form will appear on the right side, so you can adjust, you can look at it and see what the heck's going on. You will need a privacy policy for this, so you can generate one on Shopify or something, like Shopify privacy policy generator. You click this and you can create your own privacy policy, enter in your company's information, and it will give you a generic one. You will add this to a page on your website and click the link, put it in there when you're done. Here we go. Look at that. Boom. Description. Fill out this short form and we will be in touch ASAP to schedule your appointments. Boom, like that. Click next, valid link. This doesn't really matter. Well, like it does matter, obviously, but and then ending end page for non-leads. You can leave this however you want, or do a custom message, or send them to your website. That's what I usually do, northbanddetailing.ca. And then I say, don't feel like waiting, click call now below, because some people don't feel like waiting, and I much rather get them on the phone as an inbound call. after getting their information as well. Usually people won't do this, but it's good to have the option there. And then the form is created. You click create form, you're good to go. And then your ad is live. You click publish and you wait. There is kind of a back end setup to this if you like, but I'll get to that after we do the video ad. Okay, video ad. Let me find that. Okay, this is rather unfortunate, but a lot of my media I deleted from this video. So, yo, my bad on the whole media deletion thing. This is basically what the ad looks like. This is a previous ad I ran. It was kind of like more of a broad service promotion, but here we go.
Hey North Van, it's time to get your vehicle ready for the summer with our interior and exterior mobile detailing services. We offer a wide range of services including carpet shampoo, wheel decontamination, ceramic coatings, and much more. Best of all, we provide this service right at your location. All we need is access to water and power and we're good to go. To get this service for your vehicle, all you have to do is click that button below, choose a day and time that works for you, and fill in your information. Once you've booked, you'll receive a confirmation email and I will personally reach out to confirm your appointment. What are you waiting for? Click that button below and let us make your car summer ready.
What the
North Van
fuck
Detailing
is
wants
that? Okay, so that's fucking hilarious. That was my logo at the end, but I guess the name of the file changed to that one, which is kind of funny. With CapCut, if you move around the files, like the images, like where they're located in your PC storage, which I did for these, it won't like pull it back up again. So this video is somewhere, but it basically has clips of the service happening. So we offer a wide range of services, including carpet shampoo. So it has me doing carpet shampoo, wheel decontamination, and ceramic coatings. Best of all, we provide the service right at your location. All we need is access to water and power, and we're good to go. Get this service for your vehicle. All you have to do is click that button below, choose a day and time that works for you, and fill in the information once you book. Having a nice flashy photo at the start, or like a nice image or video at the start, is really good. Increasing the brightness and everything and the color, you can do that right in CapCut in the, where is it, basic animation adjustment section here. You can see I boosted the saturation in a bit just to make the clip look nicer. I did that with the whole thing, so I selected all of these video clips and then adjusted it so everything is the same. But basically what you're doing is you're introducing the audience. So, hey North Van, someone sees that in their feed, I'm in there already. Before they even have a chance to scroll, Hey North Van is already there, okay? And they see a fucking sick vehicle. It's time to get your vehicle ready for the summer with our interior and exterior mobile detailing services. So this was in early March or late March of last year, and I was running this one. But for winter time, you'd be like, hey North Van, there's salt all over our roads and our carpets are taking a beating. Something like that. Just like a nice hook at the start. You can always ask GPT to make you a short script. So since I already have like all this information here, I'd be like, fantastic, stick. Now make me a maybe like 20-second script calling out the target market and promoting my service, and then it'll make the script. Again, GPT, you're gonna have to take it with a grain of salt, but it gives you like a little something something. So, hey busy North Van drivers, winter roads can wreck your car's interior with salt stains, dirt, and pet hair. Sound familiar? We've got you covered. Again, I gave it the time for the service, but you don't need to say that. In just 3 hours, we'll transform your ride with salt removal, carpet shampoo, and pet hair cleanup starting at just $2.99. In this case, we can be like, we'll transform your ride with salt removal, light carpet shampoo, and a scrub down of all plastic surfaces in your vehicle with streak-free windows starting at just $2.99. Boom. This service is perfect for those who value their time and want their car looking spotless this winter. I usually say click the get offer button below. Limited spots are available. Let us handle this mess while you stay cozy. Boom. So just something like that. Something nice, quick, snappy. I'm going to show you a really short ad, a video ad that I've ran for a client. You get the idea. This ad was like 13 seconds long, and it's for a PPF service. No matter where you drive, you can't avoid rock chips in Vancouver. That's why for a limited time, we're offering a special discount on paint protection film. So stuff like that. 13 seconds long. I'll show you the results in a second. This was a $2,700 service. I believe it was a full front end. We got leads for full PPF jobs in this. As you can see, my boy Henry with Rinse Lab, he's a fucking god with a camera. So I don't expect your shots to be like this the first time, but this is kind of the level you want to get to, okay? This is like, he's killing the game. Like, look at this. Look at those shots. He does a really good job with his social media and things like that, so he's definitely had some practice. But this 13-second video received 24 leads with a $9 cost per lead. $9.16 cost per lead, okay? And this one for the same exact service using the same ads. If we filter by leads, you can see at the top, we also had a Bronco PPF one. Not going to show you that, unfortunately. But the BMW is right underneath it at 15 leads there. And where's my cost per lead? This ad set got $5.46 per PPF lead. We were using lead forms with the same type of stuff. Super cheap leads. Like for a $2,500 or $600 service, I can't remember. But super cheap, $7.35 per lead, using the same kind of strategies we were talking about, okay? You can see the ad set level as well. These two got realistically the same amount of leads. This one got $6.29 per lead, completely broad, using the same strategy I just showed you. A little bit of differences. I'm not going to cap to you guys. That's some trade secrets. Very similar to what we were running. And as you can see, the leads are still cheap. I turned this one off because it wasn't getting leads with the targeting I was doing. And then this just ran and it was fucking awesome, okay? So this strategy works. This is the proof to do that. But once your video is completed, you would go back to the ad set level. I'm just going to do it here just so it's easy for us to see. So say this was our ad set. It would have our ad under there, our photo ad. I would click duplicate, and then all I would do is go into the ad set and edit the ad and replace the image with the video. Simple enough, simple enough. So now you have one ad set with two ads underneath it. You click run and you're good to go. Some results I could expect. Okay, I just crunched some numbers and try and stay with me here. Anticipated results. On average, for this type of service on Facebook, you will spend $5 to $15 per lead. Okay, so every time you spend $5 to $15, you'll get about one lead. Okay, this varies based on area, your target market, how many people are in your zone. This is for my area. If we're spending $15 to $30 a day, that's 1 to 6 leads per day. That's 7 to 42 leads per week. If we close a conservative 20% of these leads that we get, 2 to 9 closed jobs per week. For a sedan, that's $598 to $2,691 in revenue. For the large vehicle, it is $718 to $3,231 in revenue. And if we minus these ad spend for the low and the high end, we'd either be at $493 or $2,481 for sedan, and then $613, $3,021 for large vehicles. So I know this is a bit of a range, but after ad spend, this is kind of the revenue you can expect to be between given this strategy. Again, if you were to close like 50% of the leads, the revenue would skyrocket. There's a lot of variables, but this is a conservative estimate for your zone, okay? You're still making money, but how much money depends on, your phone skills, how good your ad is, what the targeting's like, your area, if your ad hits or not, like lots of variables. If your ad doesn't really work, or you spend, $100 on ads and you get no leads at all, switch up the creative. Maybe try a different video or try 3 more photos. You can really mix it up. If it's your first time, you never know, right? I'm just gonna show you a little bit about the lead handling. I know some people are asking me questions in my Skool community about like what happens after the form gets submitted. For you, it'll just be in a little section and you can download the list of leads and it'll be there for you to call them or whatever you want. If you are in my Skool community and you have access to the Detailer's Digital Toolkit, link below in the description if you haven't done that already, you'll see these Facebook ads automations right here. So there's a new lead internal notification. So when the Facebook form gets submitted, you'll put in your page in the form. You'll get a notification. You'll get something like this, a text to your phone, which basically goes over all the information that was in the form. So I get a text every time a new lead comes in. I can just click call on right through the text and it'll give them a ring. Makes it super easy so I don't have to like always be on my computer. Next up, we have the lead submitted client notification. So basically you select the Facebook page and the form again. Creates an opportunity in the pipeline so you can like see where everybody's at in their sales journey on this software. And this is the detailing pipeline in the lead stage. I'll show you that in a sec. And they get an email. So hey there, contact first name. So hey there, George. Lucas here with North Van Detailing. Thank you so much for reaching out. I'll text you shortly to discuss your detailing service. If you'd like to book your service online, please do so by clicking here. So this software also has online booking capabilities, so he can do that. Or I'll get back to him before they book. But they get this notification just to, keep us top of mind. So lead submitted, and then this is more advanced if you're using like a landing page. So you don't need to touch this stuff right now, but that's just really simple automations. And then you'll call them, they book an appointment. We'll go back to the automation section, and they get this appointment confirmation and reminders with a review request. So you make an appointment for them. Appointment is in the team calendar. It triggers the automation. They are now in the scheduled appointment stage. They get a confirmation text. Your appointment was scheduled for this start time. They get a confirmation email. It waits 2 days before their appointment. They get an email reminder. Wait 1 day. They get a text. And then they wait 1 day after the service, and they get a review request, which you can set up in the settings. But it texts them like, hey, if you enjoyed the service, like, thank you so much. It would really help me out if you left a review. And then it gives them the link to the Google review. So it automates that as well. It also has ceramic coating, web form notifications, internal contact form, new appointment, internal notification, things like that. Like if someone's books online, it shows you everything. So you got an email and a text with a new detail appointment book. Woo! The software also comes with a template that I built for you guys for the website. So click this, and if we just go for a preview on this website, you can add your own custom domain, of course, and it's just a super simple website with minimal clicks, different service offerings, and you can click book now, but customize all of these descriptions. And then there's also a ceramic coating landing page that you can edit, about us page. And yeah, there's just a bunch of different pages on here that you can mess around with, customize. This is like a link in bio page too here. So this actually goes in your social media or any mobile spots, and people can just book an appointment or, look at any of these. You can delete these if you don't have them with a little about us section, and you add anything else you want here. But yeah, that's basically the overall summary. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, join the Skool group, link below. I'm going to be doing coaching calls soon. If you have any questions on this, comment down below. This is going to take me a fucking while to edit all this, so please drop a like on the video and subscribe if you have not already. It has been Lucas Auto Detailing. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye-bye.